So earlier, as I was working out at the gym today, I was just contemplating some stuff and I just went and blew it again, God. Like I was doing so good and I felt like I was on this somewhat mountaintop again of faith and feeling like I was at least trying very hard to trust you and believe you. And then I just went and blew it. And I was super human. And I just kind of had to laugh at that. But it's not the superhuman, of course, like Superman. It's a superhuman, like, man, I just fall so very short. And he just whispered to my heart, like, April, I'm the one that made you and formed you in your mother's womb. Don't you think I know that you're superhuman? And in fact, I made you so. And I made allowance for that. I think sometimes that's the hardest thing, that when we blow it, that we have these ideas of perfectionism and then we think that God is expecting that from us. And he's like, I never expected perfection. I just expected and want and hope and believe that you will at last experience my never-ending love and that it will change you from the inside out. And then it is going to give you that power and that grace and that ability to be superhuman in a whole different way, in my strength. So I just felt like I was supposed to get on and be vulnerable and be real yet again and say, if you're struggling and you just felt like you were doing so good, you were on that hilltop and you were just having that faith to believe that it could move mountains, in fact, and now something happened and you feel yanked back 1,000 steps and you feel like you're once more wandering in kind of that dark land of not knowing. And that can be hard, can't it? And then on top of that, you just feel like you messed up, you blew it. And how could you, when you experienced God's grace and goodness and felt it, and it felt like the very air you breathed, then go back to once more doubting? I think sometimes that's the hardest part about being superhuman, is we have so many emotions and they pull at us so many different directions, and it can feel so hard. And then when we have all those crazy emotions and feelings, sometimes when we let the shame and the pain and the guilt and all the things kind of build a wall between us and God, then we can no longer feel his love. And then we start doubting even more that he is for us and that he is real and that he has our good, because we can't seem to see or hear one tiny sound of his voice or glimpse of his presence. I have known him to be faithful again and again when he just lets his love slowly erode all those walls, and at last it comes once more flooding in. But if I keep building up those walls again and again, it can be kind of an endless, repetitive thing. So I just felt like I was supposed to get on and to encourage someone out there that maybe is feeling like you're just way too human and there's no way on this earth that God could still love you, that you just blown it, that you went from being so faithful and faith-filled to feeling like you were just yanked back 1,000 steps. And I want you to know that God still loves you so very much. And it's not even a still in his book. It's like, yeah, I still love you. I think of a parent and how when our kids do something that maybe we don't quite agree with, or maybe they stumbled and maybe they fell, it's not like, well, I still love you. It's like, of course I still love you. You're my child. Nothing you can do will make me stop loving you. Nothing can separate you from my love. It is eternal and never ending. Like, that is what God is saying to someone tonight. His love is never ending. It's an always and forever after kind of love, and nothing you do will change that fact, sweet friend. So I pray that that seeps into your soul tonight, and that you're able to just rest and know that no matter if you stumble and fall, no matter if you're superhuman and that weak kind of way that you fear, or if you do gather the strength through him and through his power, and you are brave and you conquer so many things, and you can say, yes, I am superhuman in his power and his might. Whichever part of superhuman this video finds you, I pray that you will know that he loves you no matter what, and you're always and forever superhuman to him. And he loves you so very, very much. So you can stop doubting it, and you can start living like it's true. I love you. I hope you have a great night.